Yesterday, I was invited by my fellow students to the tavern. The tavern is like this place in the party compound where you can have like a private party. It's in the residence of our uni. And I wanted to refuse because I don't even drink. But this is like, you cannot really refuse this. Everyone has to go there. Everyone is invited. So it was my turn to go there with my fellow students who invited me. And I actually completely forgot about this. Like I just And I actually completely forgot about this. I just sit there, write down my ideas, work on my new videos, and I receive a call from my friend who is like, "Yo, bro, we wait for you in the tavern." So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the tavern. So you have to go. So I came there and I entered this room. It looks like this weird, it has low ceiling. It has a big wooden table in the middle. It's like a middle-aged bar or something. This is what it looks like. The floor is sticky. The floor is sticky from all the alcohol that was spilled on it in the past months. And I see like 10 dudes sat around this wooden table. And I start to count the closed wine bottles, unopened bottles on the table. And I notice that there's like 13 of them. So there's 10 dudes and 13 wine bottles. And I was like, oh shit, am I the only one who doesn't drink here? So I just come there and I sit with some people I know at least. And what they start doing is they open their bottles and they just start singing like this, chanting this weird, I don't know what to even call it. It's not even a song. It's like, the lyrics are like, oh yeah, you drink too slow, you should drink faster because we're friends, and fuck you all if you don't drink. And so I was just sat there with my fucking glass of water in front of these 10 dudes filling themselves with alcohol, and I was like, okay, it looks funny, you know. At first I was kind of not really comfortable because I was still thinking about my tasks, about writing down my ideas, and there's like these dudes, they try to make me party even though I don't really like it. And but then it started to look funny to me. I started to see them as kind of, this is what normal people look like. This is what most people, this is what most people's fun look like. And I was like, fuck me, I have pity. Because they were just keeping getting drunk and singing this for the next 2 hours. And I was actually much more comfortable sitting there and drinking my water than I was before. I used to stress a lot about this when normies would invite me somewhere and they would do their normie shit. They would order their pizza or they would order their McDonald's and they would get drunk and I would just sit next to them drinking my fucking water or eating my fucking rice and broccoli. But this time I was kind of okay with this. I was just this dude because I was minding my own business. I got used to being judged by others. And I know they did judge me. At some point, some dude called me just like a bitch for not drinking. I just laughed at that. I don't really find this. It's not insulting to me to be called a bitch for not drinking. I don't give a shit. Let's see where we get in 5 years. But at some point, I really wanted to leave. So I was like, okay, I gotta leave now. I've got too much work to do. So I wanted to justify how I wanted to leave. I really didn't have to, but I had the urge. So I said something stupid and retarded like, oh, I've got some homework to do for tomorrow and I need to leave because I have class at 8 in the morning. They're like, okay. So I just fucking left. And I'm kind of telling this story out of the blue for you. Fuck me, who is opening the door so fucking loud, bro? But the moral of the story is basically do what you do, shouldn't care about what others think of you. And if you still do care about that, just get enough exposure to people who judge you. You will get immunity. You will become immune to judgment of people who don't understand your values, and there will be no problem with that later.